Good morning everyone, you join me back at Theale. It's a chilly spring morning and I'm here to do the day. It's quite cold, so no surface fishing today. I might actually have to fish on the bottom with a bit of bait. So, got sunglasses, gonna walk around and try and find the fish today. I'm gonna show you the lake, but the water has come up since last time we were here when you could walk out into the lake quite far. I'm gonna show you it, but yeah, it's come up as normal really. It has meant that the depth of water has kept the weed growth right now to a minimum, so it's quite clear. Might be pretty good for a bit of stalking. So yeah, spot the fish. I'm gonna keep mobile, keep walking around the lake. I've literally just got a couple of rods and mat, a bit of bait. I am the only one booked on, but I think there's a couple of guys already fishing, probably from the syndicate. But no bother, I'm gonna walk around, try and find these fish, and yeah, get on them. So here you go, I'm stood on the platform and you can see the water. The water also reaches the bank. So yeah, quite the change from last year, even on the island. From that island you could probably walk out to about here. Well, I say walk, but you can see down to the bottom quite easily. So yeah, it just makes the lake look a bit healthier really. Also they've installed quite a bit of otter fencing, so good to keep the fishery protected. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to walk around, try and find the fish. There's a bit of bubbling out here already. Those guys are fishing out there, I think. So I'll try and steer clear of them. Walk around, try and find the fish. I have had my sunglasses on. I saw a fish roll out here. Tried to get a better angle on it. I could just faintly see a pike, so I think that might have just been a bit of pike activity. But there's a bit of bubbling, so I'm going to go investigate that. So I was just looking at a little gravelly patch. Just comes off a bit of a dark area, it shallows up a bit. A couple of fish drifted over the spot. Put a bit of bait out just as they went past. One or two of them came back and got down and munched, but some swans came along and sort of spooked them a little bit, and they were in the margins watching when I was throwing the bait. So I'm just going to let them drift off, give it another look, put a little bit more bait on it, and just see if the fish are up for it. So the quick bite that I was hoping for didn't come. There were quite a few fish in the area. They were drifting in and off these little spots. So I dropped my rig out, put a little bit of bait. But they'd sort of come quite close to the spot and just spook off of something. Got paranoid that it was the tubing, so I changed to a naked setup. Got paranoid that it was too much bait, so obviously I couldn't take the bait out. But it was like they were seeing the tiniest little bits, so they'd spook off. I changed that by putting, now I've got both rods out, and just put singles with little 2 bait stringers on, just have something nearby but not too much. I'm just not seeing the fish in the area now. They were drifting in and out, I could see them just subsurface, but haven't seen a lot for a while now, so there's not much scope for me to move either at the moment. There's about 6 or 7 people fishing. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky, but the sun's out, as you can see. And of course I've got my surface stuff. I left it in the car. Thought it would have been a bit silly if I hadn't bought it, just in case the weather did turn out like this. So there might be a little opportunity to pop back and get that. Maybe stalk something with a bit of slow sinking bread. But for the time being, I'm gonna just stick in this spot just for maybe another 20 minutes. See if I can see any fish coming in and out, but I might have to go and get that. See if we can bread bomb business it again. Check out those carp there. And And then to my right, there's about another 10 carp out on top. Definitely calling for a bit of bread bomb business. Come on, have it, have it. Yay! It was only a little one, but it's gone round him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a lovely fish. Mid double. Let's get him out. Been a bit of a harder day. I sort of located the fish earlier, but they weren't on the feed. So quick change of tactics. Been going around for the last hour or two with my surface rod, free line in. And yeah, maybe there's a chance for one more. There's a nice little spot to my left, nice little snaggy area, so I might put a bit of bait down, just try and stalk one out and tell you what the rest of 2019 has in store for me. considering that this is my first fish of the year. Let's get him back. So this session's been a little bit different to how I anticipated it going, really. The fish really went up for feeding. Got down here, located the fish quite easily. Bait on spots for the next 2-3 hours, just watched them drift over it. Not interested at all. Changed, you know, baits, rigs, lead setups. They just not interested. Luckily enough, had my surface gear to get me out of trouble again. But even then, they weren't that interested on feeding on the top either, so I had to make that a slow sinking bit of bread. Basically, I just got like a rectangular bit of bread that I pulled off a slice. Had it like that, squeezed it, put my hook through it, folded it over and squeezed it, and then hooked that again, and squeezed just round the eye of the hook. Must cast that at about, I don't know, 20 million fish. You know, the groups of fish, and I was throwing it at them and they just swim sort of near it and go. I had the little one went up and nabbed it straight away, but yeah, pretty quickly the hook pulled. Another one went face to face with it and was just sat looking at it, and then decided against it and swam off. It was just as I was about to give up, that 15-pounder decided that it wanted it. So yeah, quite a result and got me out of trouble. Really good to watch in the clear water as well. I'll look at the footage, but I'm sure it got most of it. So as it's cooling off now, there was a fish quite close in, right in my margin, just under a little tree. There's a bit of a dip, goes a bit deeper, so I put a bit of bait under that, and I've just got a rod on that. I'll probably sit here for about an hour, just until I have to go home. There's nothing going on the surface. I just thought, seeing that fish quite close in, that maybe coming into evening they'll dip down for a feed. But like I said earlier, I'll probably take this time to run you through my thoughts on what 2019 has in store. You know, for those of you that remember, I set sort of 18-19 season targets. I set 5. I had 20-pounder off surface, 20-pounder from Walthamstow, PB pike on the lure, PB perch on the lure, and target some tench. I actually only managed the one of those. I managed the new PB pike, got a video of that coming soon, but my previous PB was £7 and I increased it to 13, so almost double. So yeah, I was quite happy with that. But yeah, the other 4 I didn't really manage. Did come close to the 20-pounder off the surface. I'll probably put a little link up here to that video, but yeah, hooked into a big fish. It went in a weed bed, the hook pulled. It was, oh yeah, horrible feeling. But I did catch 6 in one day during that session, so quite productive. So yeah, for the upcoming season, I'd like the 20 out of Walthamstow still. It's just been quite hard up there. I must admit that I've been 2 or 3 times since September. I think twice, yeah, I've been twice. I went on the 2 and 3 and the Lower Maynard, and nothing. Boring sessions, nothing sessions. So I'm going to try there a couple more times before summer's out. I don't really get much of a buzz off the place, to be honest, but I think one fish from Walthamstow could be a target. No real matter the size, you know, if it's big, it's big, if it's small, it's small. It's a fish from Walthamstow. So I think the target will change to a fish from Walthamstow. I do want to get out and enjoy my fishing a bit more as well. I feel like carp fishing sometimes it's a bit stagnant. Also, it feels like people aren't really open anymore, if you get what I mean. People don't want to talk to you. People don't want you to catch. People don't want, you know, other people to have fun. It's just a bit weird at the moment. But I have been enjoying my time on the rivers over winter and stuff, and just I quite enjoy going for different species. So I think I'm gonna target some new species. Tench is an obvious one. Really want to get out and do some tench fishing. Barbel, I still didn't catch my barbel, so I really want to try for a barbel. Maybe back end of summer and winter again. Chub, really would like to catch chub, so I think I'm going to set targets to catch those 3 species: tench, barbel and chub. Whether that be from still water or a canal for tench, probably the river for the other 2 obviously. Don't really matter on the size. A PB tench would be nice. My PB at the moment is £7.7, so it's a fair going tench, but anything above that would be quite nice. So I think over Easter, as the carp come into spawning, I'm gonna head in for a bit of that. Surface fishing's always good. That sort of surface fishing 20-pounders all right, but I don't really care about the size, to be honest. You know, all fish fight the same. To be honest, with carp, the bigger they get, the sort of slower and ponderous the fight actually is. So I think the main thing is just to go out there and enjoy my fishing. I like a PB pike. Keep trying to push on that on a lure. I only really lure fish for pike. I don't really like dead baiting. It just feels too, I don't know, still. Lure fishing, you can have a cold day and walk around the whole lake 3 or 4 times and, you know, catch a couple, and it feels like you're out there doing something active. I would like to go on a bigger reservoir for that as well actually. So PB pike, target a couple of new species. Trout fishing, I'm going to go do a bit of trout fishing as well actually, with Gamekeeper Ken. Went up on farm or early December and we were using booby flies. I think I caught 3. So on a whole, I'm just going to get out there a bit more, try some new methods for different species, and just keep learning. I'm going to come up with a few specific targets. I'll probably chuck them on the end of this video, just so you know, and we can keep tabs on them. Probably start that from about now, because the other ones are finished. But yeah, I'm also just going to try and get some more videos out. I like doing reviews, so I'm going to find a few more bits of kit and review them. Other than that, that rod is looking pretty dead. I feel that this session's coming to an end. I do have to leave in about 20 minutes. So if anything happens, you guys were sure to know, but we shall see you in the next video if not. Cheers for watching, guys. Sorry about me rambling on about my targets and everything, but keep liking, keep doing what you do, and we'll see you next time.